Hey everyone, and let's dive into a real-life ocean mystery. Imagine this. Over the past decade, more than 5 billion sea stars just vanished from the Pacific coast, from Mexico all the way up to Alaska. For years, scientists just couldn't crack the case. What could have wiped out so many of these colorful, alien-looking creatures? Most people know sea stars as those funky orange or purple shapes clinging to rocks at low tide, but they're actually some of the ocean's most important predators. The worst hit was the sunflower sea star, and these guys lost about 90% of their population in just 5 years. Their bodies fell apart. Arms literally dropped off. It was gruesome. So what happened? Well, for ages, researchers pointed fingers at a mysterious virus, but after a lot of dead ends and detective work, it turns out the real culprit wasn't a virus at all. It's a bacteria called Vibrio pectinacida, which is the same family that sometimes messes with shellfish. Scientists finally nailed this down by studying the coulombic fluid. That's the watery stuff inside a sea star. Earlier studies kind of missed the mark because they only looked at dead tissue, not the fluids. Marine disease detective work is tough, especially underwater. But now that the cause is finally clear, researchers can actually start helping. They're testing which sea stars are still healthy, thinking about breeding survivors in captivity, and even considering treatments to boost their immunity and sort of like probiotics for sea stars. But why should you care about a bunch of squishy arms at the bottom of the sea? When sea stars disappeared, their favorite snack, sea urchins, multiplied like crazy. Those urchins went on a kelp-munching spree, wiping out 95% of Northern California's kelp forests. And kelp forests? They're basically the rainforests of the ocean, home to everything from fish to sea otters to seals. So, this isn't just a mystery solved, it's a second chance. Now, scientists can work to bring back sea stars, restore those underwater forests, and rebalance the Pacific ecosystem. If you geek out over science mysteries, stick around. I've got a lot more stories where this came from.